Hi everybody, let's see what the upcoming weekend has in store for you. It could be about love, finances, events, trips, anything. Please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Let's begin. This spread is for all Earth signs. Perhaps your story isn't here, but there is also a separate spread just for your sign. We have the Ten of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Sagittarius. I can interpret this spread two different ways. Scenario number one is if you've been sort of trying to figure out the best place to travel to on your upcoming vacation, or if you've been planning vacation and if you couldn't come to a compromise, you will finally come to a compromise over the weekend, and you will decide on the destination for your vacation. Scenario number two is this is a reconciliation, and it's the type of reconciliation where the two of you were meant to be together. You just couldn't come together for some reason, or it was more of a, what do you call it, a chaser, a runner type of a situation. Yeah, so you would get together, then one of you would run away, then you would get together again, then the other person would run away. It looks something like that. The Ten of Wands, the first card on the left, this is a card of a burden. So yeah, it's been a huge burden that the two of you couldn't get together and stay together, right? But over this weekend, I think this is finally happening. You're finally getting together, and I think it's going to be for good. Temperance on the bottom of the deck. This is all about healing. This is all about reconciliations. It's all about bearing a hatchet and forming a union, right? Then we have the Two of Cups right there. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love, period. This is a soulmate card. Besides being a soulmate card, this is also all about unconditional love. And when I see the Two of Cups, it's when two people are finally on the same page and the feelings are mutual. And then we have the Six of Swords clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Six of Swords in this case is all about this rough patch that we see in the Ten of Wands, or this whole ordeal is finally being overcome by the two of you. And the Eight of Wands is a card of some people call the Eight of Wands the Cupid's arrows card. So I think this is all about love. The Cupid is satisfied here that finally all the arrows reached their targets. And yeah, like I said, the two of you are finally forming this union. The two of you are finally coming together and moving towards a relationship together. Taurus, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Six of Wands, then we have the Eight of Cups clarified by the Knight of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I can interpret it a few different ways because we've got two knights here. One of them could be a fire sign and the other one could be a water sign. Or the Knight of Wands in this case symbolizes somebody who is hot and cold, in and out of your life. This person is a playboy, playgirl kind of a character. And you could be finally leaving this person behind for another person. Perhaps you're fed up and this new person comes along and you say, you know what, I'm done with your in and out type of energy. I'm done with you being hot and cold. You're coming in, you're coming out whenever you wish. I'm done with that, so I'm leaving for this new person. Or this person, the Knight of Wands, the fiery one, they could try to get back together with you, but you're much wiser now. You know what this person is all about, and you're saying no. You're finally putting up a wall between you and this person, and you're rejecting them. And with the Eight of Cups right there, clarified by the Knight of Cups, you're just deciding to look for love someplace else, not with this person. Right? The Eight of Cups is a card of somebody who's walking away or leaving something behind, or somebody's just, you know, it almost feels like the Fool energy, that you are walking away in pursuit of happiness someplace else in general, not with anybody in particular, but in general, because the Knight of Cups is just love in this case. So yeah, it can play out in one of those different ways. So you can let me know in the comments how this plays out for you. But what's for sure is that you are leaving somebody behind, and that somebody who is most likely a player. Virgo, we have Death, we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Fool, we have the Chariot clarified by the Two of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Cancer. I think the spread is a reconciliation spread. Death, the first card on the left, is either a Scorpio you're dealing with, but most likely Death is something that happened in the past. Most likely the relationship that ended in the past, so it's going to be revived this weekend, right? We have the Eight of Pentacles right there clarified by the Fool, so the two of you will be getting back together and agreeing to work on this relationship and restarted from a very clean slate with the Fool card. This is like taking the leap of faith, and this is just resetting everything, but starting it from the understanding that this time around you have to work on it. Both of you will have to put in a lot of work and effort, but both of you really want it, because the next two cards we have are the Chariot clarified by the Two of Cups. The Chariot is the personal Cancer card. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but if we want to stay general again, then the Chariot is all about moving forward, and actually moving forward really, really determined, because the Chariot is one of the fastest cards in the deck. It almost feels like that you'll be catching up really, really quickly, as if nothing ever happened. So, and it's clarified by the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is one of the best cards when it comes to love. Two of Cups is a soulmate card. This is unconditional love card. And whenever I see the Two of Cups, it means that the two people involved here are on the same page and the feelings are mutual. So yeah, both of you, like I said, really want it to work out this time. But I'll just repeat it one more time. Both of you need to understand that in order for it to work out, you will have to really set your differences aside and start it from a clean slate, and understand that a lot of work will be required and involved for this relationship to work out. So keep that in mind. Capricorn, we have the Emperor, we have the Devil, we have the Hermit, and we have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, or another Capricorn, or a Virgo. Three major arcana cards. It's gonna be something very important. I can interpret this two different ways. The Devil, Capricorn, that is your personal card, and I really like the fact that it came out right there in the middle. So in scenario number one, you will be playing the role of a middleman or a middle woman. So you will be a part of some sort of negotiations between the Emperor and the Hermit, between the Aries and the Virgo. And it could be about love, or it could be about work, business, and finances. Perhaps these two are fighting, and you'll just come in the middle right there and make sure that they bury the hatchet. Or it could be signing some kind of a deal, right? Or you could be facilitating something between those two, right? And I think you'll be successful at that, because we have three major arcana cards here. And the Two of Swords right there in the middle, this is a card of compromise, or this is a card of a choice. And speaking about the choice, this is where scenario number two comes in. You could be deciding between two different suitors. One of them could be an Aries, and the other one could be a Virgo. And you're right there in the middle, the Devil card. And like I said, the Two of Swords is a card of a compromise, or a card of a choice. So yeah, it could be that one of the suitors is going to be the right for you. But it'll be completely up to you which one of those two suitors you're going to go with, because it's always good to have your own card in a spread, especially a small spread like this. This usually means that you're the one in charge, you're the one calling the shots, and you're the one making decisions. Alright, Capricorn? Cool. And there you have it. I hope my readings resonated with you, and if they did, I hope they make your lives better in one way or the other. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching.